to be good, man. Gone, gone. Oh.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Jasonlee Tucker statement. It's my statement, my opinions. It's my statement, guys. It's going to be a quick show today. I'm just going to do a quick video about Marvel. Some news today came down that we're going to be delayed multiple films coming in the next few years. So Dave's talking. Are we getting old? Am I going to be an old man by the time we see these movies? Secret Wars is now be 2026. I mean, I know they said, oh, that's just a 4, 5, 6 months difference, but dude, that's 4 years from now. I mean, we're getting to the point, and it could be delayed more. Fantastic Four is being delayed. I'll make a half a year or more. Deadpool's getting delayed. Blade, who the hell knows if we're even going to get a Blade movie? So we went from having like this massive lineup of movies in 2024, 2025. Now it's like, God, it's been pushed way back. So I don't know what's going to, maybe the Armor Wars is coming there. Maybe that Nova possible movie, they're going to fill something in. Maybe a Werewolf by Night movie, off the, they had a special. Maybe we're having a man thing. Who knows? So quick rundown. I post some friends in to come in, but, who knows this time. Just a quick off the wall video, live stream. So let me see let me show you what we're talking about, guys, here. Let me see. Share screen. Here we go, guys. Right here. Here we are. Yahoo Entertainment. Marvel delays Blade, Fantastic Four, Deadpool 3, and Avengers Secret Wars aimed to release shuffle. So, look, I mean, guys, the Marshall Ali fronted Blade reboot gets pushed back. But here's to September 6, 2024. It's almost a full year. But we don't even know if this damn movie is going to be made. That's the problem now. Marshall Ali, he's really upset. Said it's a sorry script. The director's already gone. And we don't know if, heard rumors that the director was possibly fired. We don't know. Just chaos. I mean, this is like DC Warner Brothers all right now. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. Then we got Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool's are previously scheduled for September 6, 2024, which we just got announced a few weeks ago. I mean, they couldn't even announce a D23. And now, well, it's not moving. It's not too bad. From September 6th to November 8th. But the Fantastic Four previously dated November 8, 2024, which has been announced 6 years ago, will be now September 14th, 2025. Guys, we would say, oh, that's a few months, but they keep pushing back. I know. And then we got Untitled Marvel movie previous date for February 14th, 2025 moves to November 7th, 2025. And then we got Avengers Secret Wars previously dated November 7th, 2025 pushes to May 2026. And another Untitled Marvel movie pre-stated for May 1st has been removed from the schedule. And then we got King Dynasty also. There's rumors of a Nova movie. There's rumors of another Celestial Eternals movie and another Shang-Chi movie. I know that's the rumors. And Armor Wars. So we know we're going to get now it's going to be an Armor Wars movie. And who else knows what else is going on? But I mean, like I said, we're going to become old people by the time these shows see the light of day. So, hit in the comments. Do you think, is this getting a little crazy? Is Marvel Studios the well-oiled machine that we used to know, Kevin Feige? Is it starting to show the cracks? Have they got a hold of the DCE universe virus that pretty much destroys any movies? I mean, here's the thing, guys. If Black Adam fails this coming week, the DC universe is doomed. Who knows? We may not see another. I mean, I know we're gonna get Aquaman and all that, but this movie is gonna have to do good. They are depending on this movie. I know Warner Bros. Is probably eventually going to be sold to Universal and Discovery, and they're just going to push it off to them. But guys, this what's scaring me is we're starting to see Marvel starting to act like that. Marvel used to not have problems. Even if Marvel had a so-so movie, they were it's a well-oiled machine, know what's going. It wouldn't, now they get cheap. They won't not pay their actors. They not want to pay the CGI people. They're getting cheap. We're getting freaking instead of high quality CGI, we're getting like dollar tree or dollar type CGI. We're getting way below what we should be getting. Disney and all that. I know we got Bob Chapek, which is the biggest cheap ass in the world, running a company, which is Bob Iger. He's just probably like shaking his head every time he sees some of this because when Bob Iger, look at Bob Iger said, look, we got Infinity War, we got Endgame, we got Black Panther, we got all these good movies. We had some movies that was so in there, but then movies were like out there in the CGI and everything. Now it's like Thor 4, and all these movies. I hope the guy Black Panther 2 is good, but we've been getting some C to D rated type movies lately, and it really sucks because Marvel has such a great quality of movies, characters, and stuff that we should be getting better stuff than we're getting. So, hit it out in the comments because, like I said, it'll probably quit unless somebody pops in. What do you think? Is Marvel? Are we going to get old by the time we start seeing these films? That's 4 years. I'm hoping I'm still alive in 4 years, but I really want to see it. I really want to see those movies, but damn, 4 years we got to wait. A lot can happen in 4 years, especially with our economy and everything else. They might be a Hollywood by then, but 4 years. So, God, I hope I don't know if it's the writers or what, but something is going on in Marvel, and and who knows? I don't know if does Kevin Feige have control anymore? Since Papa Bob Iger has left, who knows? Is Kevin Feige? He's playing second fiddle to Mr. Cheap Bob Paycheck. So we'll see what happens. So guys, please, leave your comments. Like I said, if anybody has a comment, hey, I was just talking about this about Marvel. What's going on? Are we going to be old people by the time we see these films? Are we going to see these films? Like the Blade? Who knows? Probably a good chance we may not see it. Might see a Blade series or something on Disney Plus or something. We may not see the movie, but Midnight Suns would be a good thing to have, but we'll see what happens. Guys, please check out the channel. Like I said, we're going to start streaming more than I had. It's been a crazy summer and all that, but we're going to start getting back up. I got to get with Mike Stone. We're going to have the coffee break, stream brew again. Try to have it every Wednesday, but we'll see what happens. We're going to try to get it going. Me and Austin are going to start bringing the late night snack show back. Me and Eric Santos, we're going to bring in the Metal Taco show back with the Wrestling Throwdown. Hey, wrestling is getting fire right now. WWE has lit a fire on their ass, and they have become what they used to be. They're bringing back characters. They're bringing back people. They should have never released. The storylines are getting back. Triple H. DX is back. Goddamn DX. Undertaker, the Sons of Destruction are back. Jesus, it's a great day in WWE. AEW is in trouble right now. I hate to say it. I was pushing for AEW, but they're in trouble right now. A lot of people want to leave AEW. AEW is looking like WWE was a year ago, so who knows what's going to happen. And I know NXT's running strong now. They're going back to the old gold brand. Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement. It's going to be, it's looking like fire. We got some great indie wrestling. Just like I said, I popped some video. I had some videos and clips of the last CCW show we went to in Port St. Lucie a couple weeks ago. Awesome show. Have Ozzy Killmeister on there. We got Gangrel. We got The Bus. We got Cha-Cha Charlie. Great entertainment. Great guys and ladies on there. So guys, check them out. Guys, we're working on the watch hours, guys. So anybody has a chance, please go. I got a playlist that says play everything 4,000 watch hours. Guys, open up a tab, hit that, try to run it for me, guys. I need to try to get these watch hours about 1,500 hours away from getting possibly monetized. So, and I appreciate it. We just went over 2,500 subs like a day or two ago. So, guys, we're doing really good on that. Trying to build the channel up. More subs, more. We can get this going, guys. More we can bring on the channel. And we're here just to have fun. Like I said, we're going to try to a lot of great shows. We're going to do some shows. I got the show with Hobbies with Friends. I'm going to try to bring some of my friends that has businesses and hobbies, bring their stuff on the show, and sponsor their shows. Try to get their channels growing too. So try to work on that, guys. A lot of stuff going on. Like I said, we're going to try to get back into the concert thing, interviewing some bands. I got some local bands here. And we've been we got caught behind in different things, but we're going to try to get back going. Got some local bands here in Okeechobee and around Florida. Try to interview them. Possibly go to concerts. I can go Facebook Live now on location. So if the internet's good, I can be there there also, guys. So check that out, guys. Like I said, please subscribe, share, and like. Share the channel, please. More shares, it helps out the channel. Like I said, but if you got comments about this, about Marvel, hey, we're going to probably bring in some on a future show. I'm just trying to do a quick show here. Internet's going in and out, guys, so if it gets a little choppy, I'm sorry about that. I do live in the middle of nowhere. I am trying to work on that to get internet a little bit better. So, but we will talk that. I think tonight is Tuesday, so I'm trying to think of any of my friends' shows are on. I think let's see, Tuesday. If Anzo is having it, the Chaos list should be on tonight. Check it out on Big Ford Entertainment and Chaos Central. Tomorrow night, the OOC and a Rule of Three. If Chris is doing it, I'm not sure if he's doing it. I know he's been busy working on that also. That will be tomorrow night. Trying to think what else. I know he's going to have he's working on the Rumble and the Masked Singer. He's got a lot. Check out Chris Knight's channel. A lot of great stuff on there. Sunday night, Robert Storms Live, Storm Nation. Name That Tune on Han Star's channel also. And Danny, if he's doing it, he's doing the comment chat. He has the Square One on Saturdays, depending on what time he has to work. So NBA, NFL action. And also here on this channel, we got a little show we've been working on. It's called the Sports Locker Room, the Nettle Talking Show Sports Locker Room. So I'm trying to get a crew together. We can try to get that. We're going to be talking college football, NFL, basketball coming up also, hockey, baseball. Right now, we're right in the middle of a series, with getting ready for the World Series, and any other sports, monster trucks, right? And any kind of sports included in there. So look for that in the future. I'm trying to get a crew set up for that. If we're gonna do a weekly show on that, possibly the weekend. So see what happens, or weekend or Friday, depending thing. Try to get it before the game so we can do some predictions and stuff. So different things, guys. So guys, but please leave a comment, share, like. Like I said, I was just want to pop on real quick. I saw this when I was looking into the internet earlier today, and I was like, damn it, man. First it was Blade, and it was like, nope. Next one was Deadpool. Then the next one is Fantastic Four. Then the Secret Wars. The Secret Wars changed it. I'm like, good Lord. So I'm like, what is going on over there? I know sometimes when one movie gets delayed, multiple good movies get delayed, but it's like it just seems like they do not know what's going on over there, and losing directors and all that. And that's not like Kevin Feige and that well-oiled Marvel machine that he's always been running. So wondering, like I said, is Kevin playing second fiddle to Bob Paycheck now, or are we getting into where you're really skimming on the money? And Disney's not doing the well. Even like theme park rides and stuff, they've got really crappy lately. I mean, we used with D23, they would announce all these awesome things coming in. At least, in the next 5 years. So now they're like showing pictures of Coco and think, oh, maybe in the future. But you got Universal down the road building this awesome thing with Nintendo and all that. So I don't know. Disney just don't know what they're doing anymore. It's kind of scary, but yeah. Bob Iger left. The whole thing left. So, but yeah, I see somebody popping in and out, guys. And leave them a comment if you got a comment. I was just gonna try to at least be on here for like 30 minutes. I'm just trying to get some stream in. But like I said, check out the channel, the watch hours. Guys, please help me out on that. I'm trying to get in the next couple months here if I can get it monetized, and then we can grow the channel from there, guys. I mean, at least I do have the subscribers, so I can start doing Facebook Lives in different places. I mean, just on my other show, What Up Okeechobee Country Life. This Thursday and Friday, I will be filming our local homecoming parade, barn fire, and the game on Friday. So, in a pep rally and stuff. So I will be filming. If I don't get to film, if it ain't be live, I'll record it and then we'll put it on the channel. It's been, like I said, the internet. I do live in Florida, which we've had some issues now since the hurricane, and plus the internet's just not great where I'm at anyway. So, and I'm on wonderful Verizon, which Verizon's a really piece of crap now. Network. They used to be good. They're not anymore. They can hear me now. They can't hear nothing. But we'll see what happens on that, guys. Like I said, please just check out the channel. Let's see if anybody pops in the next few minutes. I'm probably try to get at least the 30-minute mark. That's like I said, I'm gonna play some of the shows upcoming. So check them out, and we will have some more shows coming soon, guys. Anybody watch this? Thank you, and we'll talk to you later, guys. guys. Actually, we're not going to end this show. We're going to have the alternator that's going to pop in real quick, and we'll talk a little bit about our subject here. So until he pops on, I'm going to play a few more things, and we will be going live here in a second. Let me put a couple more previews and stuff that we're working on. All right, guys, we're back, and I got the alternator in the backstage, and we're fixing to pop him in here. So let's see. What's up, Austin?
What up?
Man, it's like we're the late night snack show, man. It's I just spur of the moment did something. I saw some article. If you've seen the headline, it says, we're getting old waiting for Marvel Studios for these films canceled, delayed, or who the hell knows what's going to happen to them. You heard about the Deadpool, Blade, Secret Wars, Fantastic Four all getting pushed back today. Did you heard about that yet?
I heard about Blade. I did not hear about the other ones though. That's Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, here's yeah, it is. Yeah, when it started with Blade, I heard that one first, and then next thing I hear. And I sort of had a feeling with Blade. You know, Blade is sort of, who the hell knows it's going to be made now. You got, the director's gone, the actor, Marshall Ali, he's pissed off. I heard the script sucks, and who the hell knows, that one, we may not get a Disney Plus series, or who the hell knows what's going to happen. But then next thing I see, Deadpool 3, Fantastic Four getting delayed. Now I think, oh, shit. And that's going to be delayed to February 14th, 2025. And I know a lot of people say it's November 8th, 2024 to February 14th, 20. Yeah, but the problem is, who knows it's going to get delayed again and again and again. And the next thing I know, Deadpool, they popped on Deadpool was getting delayed. Deadpool is getting delayed just a little bit, a few months, but previous September 6th, and it will be November 8th. But it's like, and then the next thing popped on Secret Wars from November 7th to summer or May 1st of 2026. So that's almost 4 years. 4 years for Secret Wars. So I know we had to wait a long time for Infinity War and all that, but it's like, damn it, man. Yeah, I was that's 4 years is 4 years. I'm hoping still be live in 4 years.
Yeah, so, let's hope.
So well, it's just like it feels like the virus of DC universe is leaked over into Kevin Feige's camp, and they, you're losing directors, and you got pissed off actors, and you got pissed off, it's just like this ain't the same Marvel that we used to know. Even though if the movies wasn't the best, it was still well-oiled, machine going forward. Now it's like, dude, it's like a train wreck over here, and a train wreck over here, and you don't know what's going on.
That's what I was going to bring up. It reminds me exactly about WB and the bullshit they keep pulling with DC, and it's kind of ironic in a way because everybody's like, oh my god, Marvel's better than DC. Oh, Marvel is so much better. You want to why? Because we have better this, we have better that. Yeah, now it's started to turn a little bit. I'm like, who's laughing now?
Exactly. And dude, this Phase 4 has really sucked, man. It has that werewolf. Yeah. That Werewolf by Night's the only thing I have enjoyed so far in Phase 4. I mean, it's the only thing I have enjoyed. I liked it. It was, yeah, you gotta like the old black and white monsters, like Alfred Hitchcock style movies. If they made it in color, it would have been rated R because you could see them. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a lot of gore. It's sort of like Deadpool. You see a lot of head shots and a lot of splatters and stuff. You know, a lot of things that if it would have been in color, it would have been a solid rated R for the violence. I mean, it was they were smart. They just like Alfred Hitchcock used to do. He would hide the blood. You know, you got the blood splattering on this. Actually, the screen looks like your television screen, but it's blood splatter. But it's black and white, so you don't know what it is. So I mean, you can say it's water, but you know it's blood. But it's just like they can get away with it that way. You know, it's just to me, it was really good. It had Man-Thing. I like Man-Thing. I love the way they brought him in there. It's like I thought it was a fire move for it was a 50-minute special. But here's the thing. A few months ago, we kept hearing about this thing, but we didn't even know if it was true or not. Nothing leaked, no images, no nothing. You know, always like, oh, they're making a secret Werewolf by Night movie, and Man-Thing wasn't even really. They was rumors, but nobody knew, and you just popped it on Disney Plus.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, go ahead. Not a problem. Yeah, guys, check out if you hadn't seen Werewolf by Night. It was fire. It's about 50 minutes long. If you love old horror films like the old Wolfman, old Dracula stuff, but more like Psycho, more like the Alfred Hitchcock thing. There's a little bit of violence in there. Really good, guys. Really, guys, check that out. To me, the best thing Marvel's did this Phase 4. I mean, to me, way better than She-Hulk. Way better than Moon Knight, way better than Miss Marvel and all them other things. So,
all right, I'm
way better than Thor 4. Yeah. Like I said, I thought it was good. I hope they do some more like it. I mean, it was a real surprise and check it out, man. I think if you like those type of like older movies, it just you like the old Draculas, old Wolfmans and stuff. I mean, it had that feel to it, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was different, and after seeing Thor 4, and the rest of the crap that we've seen, She-Hulk and all that, it was at least an uplift to me. So,
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've heard a lot of people say it was really good, but I'm also very skeptical because Phase 4 has been Phase 4, so it's kind of like I don't want to get my hopes up because the last time I did that, I've been severely disappointed, and I'm just like, fuck. Because Doctor Strange was horrible.
Oh, I hate Doctor Strange. Yeah. You just got to go into it and look at that. It could be not even part of it. It's sort of like a side. To me, it could be interlinked. It could be, but to me, it was sort of like a side project. I just thought it was like a really cool way they did it. It's just something that's like, and they did it so secretly, without anybody knowing about it. That's what was so cool about this thing. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna be an old man by the time we see Secret Wars. I mean, I might be in my wheelchair or something. You never know. I mean, where Kevin Feige's going and Disney's going. We all these things that we're hopeful and want to see. But guess what? We'll probably get to see Ironheart and all these these movies that nobody wants to see, or shows that nobody wants to see. But all the stuff we want to see, we're gonna have to wait 4 to 5, 6 years. So
God,
we're gonna get to see probably Miss Marvel season 2 and. Who the hell else knows? What else? Whatever else they dig out of the trash can. I mean, it's crazy. I know. I was really wanting to talk to you about this. I know. I know I had to Marvel, but I know you're itching for some wrestling talk. I know because all the stuff that's happened the last 2 weeks. I got some clips and previews of it. I was like, oh, I bet Austin is excited right now.
Oh,
WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, man, Triple H, man, he's popping off. Not gonna lie, you know you're doing something right if you can make a 3-hour Raw tolerable.
Dude, I felt like it was old school back in the day, man. It was, and he's back. He's going to be back wrestling too. I'm like, I didn't think the poor man could ever do it again. I mean, and he's and where did that come from? I see. I haven't really stayed tuned. You know, the Undertaker's back, Kane's back. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what a, you know, Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement. Oh, this is gonna be fire, man. I'm like. And they're bringing all these stars back. You know that Bray Wyatt's back. I guess I've heard his brother's going to be Bo Dallas is going to be part of that group.
Yeah.
And,
let me tell you, I saw that return.
Gallows.
I saw the Bray return at Extreme Rules. It was like I was watching the show. It was towards the end, and I'm going, oh God, we're not gonna see him. But then all of a sudden, the lights go out. You see the fireflies. I'm like, oh my god, this rules. And then you see all the Firefly Funhouse characters come in, and then you see the Fiend. I'm like, oh, the Fiend. Oh, he's back as Fiend. Nope. Then you see the Firefly Funhouse. It's all cobwebs. No one's been in there. Then Bray came out, and he got this huge pop because everyone's like, bring back Bray. And then Triple H brought back Bray, and he got the loudest pop of the show. And just in general,
I mean, Triple H. I mean, he is like
breath of fresh air.
He's like you say. He's God, man. He's the wrestling God, man. That's what it is, man.
I mean,
dude, they brought Gallows back. They brought with AJ. They brought them back. And who the hell else? I've heard a lot of people want to leave AEW. Now AEW is like WWE a year ago. Now they are crashing and burning over there. You know. With CM Punk, that CM Punk. I've heard, the Young Bucks and Kenny's trying to come to WWE too. If that happens, I guess the Jacksonville Jaguars and AEW will be playing as the same crowd. It's going to be pretty bad for them pretty soon.
Yeah, as well, I don't know if it's necessarily going to do as bad without Omega and the Bucks, because realistically, without them, you wouldn't have AEW, and they're the reason why there's an elite in AEW kind of thing.
Yeah.
But if they do leave, yes, it's going to be really damaging because it showcases that. And I'm not trying to shit on Tony Khan, but Tony Khan really needs to start stepping up and being a boss. He has to stop being the wrestlers' friends, because I know recently we've had more mixed feelings on Vince McMahon, but I will always say this about Vince McMahon: he was a businessman through and through. Shit like that would not be happening under Vince, and it surely wouldn't happen under Triple H.
Oh no!
Your world champion wouldn't be going out on a media scrum and bearing your entire company and your EVPs. And furthermore, the EVP should be getting into fist fights backstage.
Well, he's gone now. CM Punk is gone. They bought his contract out now. I guess he's completely just 2 years to stay at home, do nothing.
I've heard that.
And then
I don't think they're going to buy out his contract yet. I think they're going to wait until we know more about because they're doing an investigation on everything, and they'll probably have more results. But because I know right now Punk's injured, and I don't think they're going to want to do that while he's hurt, because then that could probably be liable for lawsuits eventually down the road.
Oh yeah.
But so I think they're just trying to wait it out. I wouldn't doubt that. I think realistically, I know this might be a controversial opinion because now everybody's like, oh, fuck CM Punk, he's an asshole. It would be a bad business decision by Tony Khan to let him go, because you should be making money off of it. As a business, you're in the wrestling business to make money and to grow. And CM Punk was, thus far, his run's been hit and miss, I guess you could say. Very hit and miss.
Yeah.
But
if Kenny and the Bucks leave, they're gonna need him, because they will lose most of their main top tier talent. I mean, because Jericho is eventually going to retire. I mean, he's been hinting that he might go back to WWE also. And I guess Andrade's ready to leave. Him and what's his name got in a fight. They were both suspended or something now in the back area again. So
yeah,
and Malachi Black's gone.
Well, Malachi will probably be
Murphy's
back.
Gone.
Well, Malachi's going to be back in AEW because, from what I heard, they have an agreement to where he's just taking a break for right now, so that way he can kind of rest up a little bit, let him kind of get better mentally, and then he'll come back. Like Tony Khan's not going to let all these guys go because he knows, like, because if everybody wants to leave, then that's a big problem. Like, granted, Tony Khan maybe should get rid of some of them because not a lot of them are doing anything. Like, a lot of them are just either wrestling on Dark or they're just not doing nothing. Because AEW's roster, and I've said this before, it's a great roster, but it's too much. You have to cut some of the excess fat.
Yeah, well. I think my internet's like chopping up here.
Keep some of your big names, but also at the same time, you gotta let some of them go. Because if they don't want to be there, don't keep them there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just they were grabbing so many people so quickly. I think it sort of backfired on them now.
Yeah, it's.
I wouldn't say it's great talent out there, but they got.
Like, their quality in shows are still good. It's just you really need to start nipping a lot of this stuff in the bud now before it becomes a problem. Because eventually, if this starts,
he's got the.
No, go ahead.
It's chopping up. I think it's my internet. It's sounding choppy on your side.
No, that's fine.
My internet's was going in and out there a second. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say they bought Ring of Honor too, and that's another thing. Yeah. No, it's just and he bought Ring of Honor too, and I don't. Now it's looking like he can't even run one. Now he's got two of them he's got to deal with. So that's another thing.
Like, they don't even have a Ring of Honor show for Ring of Honor. It's basically, we're gonna defend Ring of Honor titles on AEW, but we'll have a Ring of Honor pay-per-view here and there. But it's like, you have enough money to do a 1 hour Rampage, which, by the way, Rampage is horrible. Now, why not just make Rampage your Ring of Honor show?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you already have AEW Dark and Dark Elevation, which I don't know what the difference is between them both, but, like, you have 4 shows already. Just take one of them and just be like, all right, Ring of Honor gets one show, maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, how many hours you need. Put some of your talent there, give them time to work, and then eventually, if you want to do a, brand split or whatever you want to do with Ring of Honor and AEW, you want to merge them, okay, fine. But with a overly bloated roster, you would think that you would have some way to deal with it. It's like, there's no excuse. Like, there really isn't. Like, I understand Tony Khan has a lot of money. I get it. He's like, look, I'm a big fan of the business. Like, I want to sign all these guys. That's great. But when push comes to shove, now you have to start being a boss. Because when you try to not be a boss and be your friend, shit like Sammy Guevara and Andrade happened. As well as the CM Punk thing happened. Because Tony Khan
every week now.
It's embarrassing. And I feel bad for a lot of these guys.
It's happening every week now.
Exactly. It's embarrassing. It really goes to show you just how much change a year would make. Like, last year, we were all like, "Oh,
I was like, what in the hell?" And then
last year,
done, finished, yeah. And
we all said,
I love it.
We all said a year ago WWE was unwatchable. AEW is gonna save us. Now it's a year later, and it's like WWE just somehow rise from the ashes.
It's opposite.
It's so.
I know. It's Triple H, man. Did you see that he brought the Bro Dog in there? He had Xbox in there.
Oh yeah,
my God! They did
brought
the thing
him
with
for,
the
like,
rubber cocks. He's like, "Oh, who brought the 4?" I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "This is so awesome, man."
And then
it was old school DX. I mean, I said that's what we've been missing, man. That's what people want, man.
Now don't get me wrong.
Lame
Triple
stuff
H,
that we've been getting is not what we know. What
it's kind of like old, like NXT-esque what we're getting from, like black and gold NXT-esque on the main roster. I mean, there are still things they got to improve on, absolutely, but they're doing a really good. I think Triple H has done a great job. I mean, a lot of these guys' presentation has improved immensely. Like Gunther, like when Vince was in charge, it was like, oh God, he's wearing all this bright red. Wait, why did you bring two guys from Imperium up, but you didn't bring out one? But then it's like Triple H came, he's like, all right, we're going to bring Imperium back together, and Gunther's going to have some banger matches with guys like Nakamura and Sheamus, which, by the way, Sheamus, I don't know what the hell happened, but he's become one of my favorites recently, just because of the stuff he's been doing with the Broad Brutes and Gunther. I'm like, oh my God, Sheamus is great. And then the mid-card titles. Oh my God, the mid-card titles mean something now. They're not just there. Because when Vince was around, he's just like, well, the mid-card belts, no one cares about them. Let's just throw them on Joe. And then you get Bobby. Bobby Lashley had a great title run. Gunther's having a great title run right now. It's like, God, it's incredible. And then they're bringing back Brock to face Bobby Lashley again. I'm like, you know what? Now that they no longer really have Roman to tie Brock down, let's go. I want to see him MMA style, just brawl fest, like physicality. Brock, Bobby, it's gonna be awesome. Now Triple H had some slip ups, like damage control, and the whole thing with them. And speaking of presentation. At first, when they brought in Judgment Day, I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Now, oh man, ever since Triple H took over, the Judgment Day, they went from a 5 to like a 10 in terms of like heel heat. Like, I learned 3 things from the Judgment Day. I learned that Rey Mysterio is a bad fodder. I learned that Finn don't quit. And I learned that AJ and Finn are friends. Key lessons. And I also learned that Rhea Ripley is now Dominic's Poppy, I guess. And also, I gotta say, Sami Zayn with the Bloodline, 10 out of 10, perfect. But speaking of things that did not improve, NXT did not improve whatsoever. Oh my God. It was like, I mean, I'm glad they got rid of the rainbow colored logo. I'll give them that. It's not good anymore, but hey, with Triple H on the main roster, I honestly, I don't think that's a big deal, honestly, because I think right now it's okay for NXT to be developmental, because now that Raw and SmackDown are so much better, NXT doesn't really have to be I would just say NXT, I think, works better as developmental anyway. You don't need a third brand, just have it be a developmental system. Now, if only we can get Mauro Ranallo back. If we can get Mauro back, that would be great. But until then, Michael Cole, 10 out of 10. He's gotten so much better. Also, Wade Barrett's on SmackDown as a commentator. I love it. Triple H is picking up just those wins.
Yeah. Austin, is my thing going in and out? I know the internet's sort of like chopping a little bit there.
No, it's working for me.
It's working. Okay, it's probably on my side. Yeah, it goes in and out, chopping a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, I know the NXT is. Yeah, my friend just went to the one over Fort Pierce the other day. And he said it's as good as it used to be back in we used to go a couple years ago, and it's going back to the, like I said, the black and gold brand. So I'm happy for that. I mean, it's because that was back in the day when we had Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Finn, and all that. NXT was fire, and it just fell apart. But I know Nikita. I really want to see Nikita. You've seen her on NXT?
Oh, I've seen her. She's something.
That is one. Yeah, my friend said she's fire, man. I let her Bronco bust me any day. She wants.
Oh, 100. I'm with you there. But that Braun Breaker, I gotta tell you, I'm a high on the guy. I think he's gonna be a big star. I mean, I love the Steiner's line of work. He's literally just a Steiner, and I'm like, this guy's going places. Honestly, if you need somebody to beat Roman Reigns right now, I would actually have Braun Breaker beat him. Because you got to have somebody that's going to carry the company for 10, 15 years. And I know there's a lot of other names you could throw around, but get some new blood in there. I mean, I think that's the question. Who really can beat Roman right now? Because I don't think it's definitely not going to be Logan Paul.
I think it's going to be Cody. They're going to bring Cody in to do it. Whenever he heals up, I put him.
It's either going to be Cody or I think it's going to be Bray.
Right. But, or unless Kenny Omega comes in, you never know. If they bring Kenny Omega in there, if AEW slips up and loses him, that would be one hell of an entrance. I could just imagine them three showing up at Raw, out of the blue and nobody knew nothing.
Everybody would be like, the internet would be in flames because they'd be like, "How dare they? How dare they leave?"
Dude, that would be as big as the NWO was when they first showed up there, man. It would be. I mean, it would be interesting. I would love to see Roman's face and all that, especially if Kenny showed up and the Bucks showed up there. I would just love to see their face. That would be something.
Oh, it'd be really,
never know.
Really cool. They brought back War Games for Survivor Series, and I'm like, that's Triple H is doing right there. No way was Vince McMahon gonna be like, War Games. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I would like Triple H to hire back Vince McMahon just so he could walk out to the ring and scream War Games. I would pay for that. I'd be like, Vince, can you come out and say War Games?
Yeah, just come out there and no chance in hell, just a little bit of thing. Yeah. I'll mention that. I was telling you, I go to those independent shows. February, the CCW show I go to usually in Port St. Lucie, they're going to have a War Games type match. You're going to have 2 rings with a steel cage around it and all that.
Really?
So that's a big thing. Like I'm gonna go in to see that. Yeah, that's a local show. I was like, oh hell yeah. And Larry Bazisco, I can't think his name. Say his name. Zisco's going to be there. I think he's going to be a little special guest and all that there. But yeah, they're going to have the steel cage set up. I'm like, holy hell yeah! This is a local event, so they get like 300-400 people in there. So I was like, it's a big thing for that. And I was like, you always wanted to see that. You see that on the shows, but I was like, damn, I'll get to see it live in a local indie show. But that's definitely. But yeah, it's excitement. I was gonna say, you probably seen it on Raw. Omar when he fought the two guys. One was like
Yes.
Chico Adams, and that guy. I always watch him over the indie show. He's one of the guys I see in the indie shows on Chico Adams. I've seen him for the last 10 years. I've seen him in all the local shows up and down the state here. But really cool guy. I'm glad for him. He deserves it. He's guy's butt whoop, but hey, that's what you got to do when you're starting out and all that.
Yeah,
you
got to put over the big
pay
guy
those dues.
us.
Pay those dues. But hey, he got he got to hang out with the DX in the back, and then he goes back there and got his butt whooped. But hey, he got a lot of television time. That's a good thing, So hopefully, I love to see them sign him to NXT because he's lives in Orlando. He's a real cool guy. He's a real good heel. He's a really good heel, but he's a cool guy and all that. But yeah, definitely. So what's on tonight? I don't think there's no wrestling. Let's see, what's tonight? Tuesday. What do we got tonight? Is it anything on? Was it Andor on tonight or something like that, or is it?
No, Andor's tomorrow. Oh God, I don't want to watch Andor.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
I haven't enjoyed it. It is slow. I know some people said they liked it. It's just slow to me. I don't know. Unless they get some action going or something pretty soon. It's just man, it's just too slow. I mean, it's not it's not nothing like a show to hate like Boba Fett where it's just like what the hell we're the main character ain't in this episode like we were doing Boba Fett, but it's just like to me this was like Dune. I did not like Dune. Dune to me was so goddamn slow and boring, and that's the way this is feeling to me. It's just like too slow. I can't get a little bit more action going.
Honestly, I think that's what this next episode is. I think because this next episode's going to be the heist, so I think this episode's going to be better than the last 5, but I think Shifty said it best. I think this show would have been better if they just released the episodes in, batches rather than one episode a week, because this is
because these last 2 episodes has been like, damn it, man. I watched them, I think I fell asleep through half and had to rewatch it because I didn't know what the hell I remember what happened. It was like, I was like, well, go, I was like, it just didn't, nothing to keep me awake and all that. So it's like, I've been watching it. I haven't seen House of Dragon. I've been watching that, She-Hulk, and I've been watching Lord of the Rings. I've enjoyed the Lord of the Rings. I know a lot of people hasn't. I've enjoyed it so far. I haven't seen House of Dragon, so I really don't know about that.
Have you seen?
Because I didn't see Game of Thrones, so I'd really. Oh yeah, I've seen them all. Yeah, I binged that the first day it came out. Did you like it? The new season?
Oh, I loved this new season. Like literally the week it was coming out, I'm like, oh my god, it's coming out. It's like I was a drug addict and I needed more.
I watched it at night, man. I binged it. I binged. I had to work the next morning. I didn't even go to sleep that night. I binged that some bitch too. I had to go to work, man. I was like eyeballs like bloodshot red looking. I said, all I can say is I watched Cobra Kai. But yeah, spoilers. I thought Chosen, I killed Chosen on that. I was like, damn it, man. Chosen's done.
I thought he died too. I'm like, oh my god, this man's dead. And then literally the end of the episode comes and he's alive. I'm like, what? No way.
Yeah. I was pissed at first. I was like, damn it, don't tell me they're going to end it this way. But I was like looking at it again. I was like, oh, they're going to do a season 6 because Creasy's got to come back. And you got to get Hilary Swank. You got to get her. She's the only character left in the Miyagi-verse. You got to bring her in. And here's the thing. They made this because I know the way they're going to do it. The Korean lady, I think she's Korean or Japanese lady, the one took over with Silver, partnership. Yeah. They made it where they possibly could bring in the remake Karate Kid movie. They could bring them in actually because they're bringing in characters from different countries and stuff, especially this being going to be an international thing. I was like, well, if they do it that way, okay, that's fine. I was like, I have a feeling they're going to try to add them in there, but at least bring Hilary Swank. At least get that character in there because Mike fucking Barnes, man. I was like, that part with the camper van thing.
Oh my god, dude. Mike Barnes is the perfect example of subversion of expectations done right. Because you think, oh, Mike Barnes is going to come back, he's going to be a villain. No, he's a good guy. I'm like, what? No.
Good guy, and he's like, oh my god. That was so, them 2 episodes, the fight in the warehouse, and then the fight at the end.
Oh my god, the entire scene where like Mike kidnaps them in the party bus, and then Johnny tries to throw a beer can.
The party bus. Oh, I love.
But he hits Daniel, and then Mike's like, "We got to go kick Silver's ass," and then Dan's like, "No, we're drunk," and then Johnny's like, "Yeah, let's go kick his ass," and then Dan's like, "No, Chosen, back me up," and then Chosen's like, "I got his address," and then Dan is like, "You're out of your fucking mind," and then they're like, "All right, well, suit yourself then. We're just gonna leave you here," and then, oh my god, it was so good.
I will go one negative in the whole season. The Miguel part, him going to see his dad, they could have really, that didn't need it. I was expecting more from it, because okay, he found out his dad was a piece of shit, but I was expecting more. It didn't really, the way they did it. I mean, I figured like his dad was about to fight him or something, or it just like they just separated again, disappeared, and that was it. I was thinking maybe his dad come back and he was part with Silver. Maybe he was dealings with Silver or something. Something. I figure it just that part. I was expecting so much more. It was like, I guess they had to, for that little sappiness in it. But it was like, I know what they did, but I was like, they could have made his character where it meant something, like he had a dealing with Silver, so it would have interlinked and something. That's the only thing I had to think, but. I enjoyed it. I mean, I know some people say it ain't the best episode, but I'll tell you, all 5 seasons, I mean, for a series that, was based off an 80s show or 80s movie or 3, 4 or whatever, and, all the characters are still alive and they still look like they did from the 80s. Most time, you get a character from the 80s, they look like grandpa in a wheelchair about to die or, something like these guys. I mean, Silver looks almost like himself. Kreese doesn't look like he's ever aged. He's like Tom Cruise. He doesn't like he looks like the same he did back then, but just a little older, And all them guys. I mean, it's just amazing show. And supposedly we're getting a movie too. Now I'm hearing it. They're going to make a Karate Kid part 5 or whatever it is with those characters. So that's what I'm wondering. Sony's already announced it. So
the movie, I do not think has anything to do with Cobra Kai. So I think it's going to be its own thing, I believe. But I don't know how they're going to do it.
But it's got the same characters. It's got Daniel and all them. I'm like, how will it not? It's like, I was like, you can't really have like a separate universe, a multiverse of Karate Kid, I guess, or, whatever. I hope they don't make something just to make people piss off, just make this damn series. Don't worry about a movie. The series is good enough. You don't have to make a movie. Do the series, and I mean, unless you want to make the series a one movie and it's the season 6, and we're gonna make a movie instead of the series, it's gonna be 1 3-hour kick-ass movie. Then that's fine. But don't do something like, oh, this was during the blip of Karate Kid. When we're doing a Thanos snap of Karate Kid during the blip or something. I don't want to do. Don't do that bullshit. Make it make sense. Don't journey way off right field or something. Make it just stay as it goes. I want to see him in that international championship. I mean, one more series. I mean, I know you can't do it forever because, I mean, there's nothing really after probably season 6 you can probably do. They're going to go this international thing. I know that the Korean, I can't think of her name, but she's probably running. Cobra, and I'm sure Kreese is going to see. He probably go outside. He can go outside the country because to go international, he won't be worried. And then Silver probably get out of jail, and then probably one final thing, and then end it well good. But I just I want a good ending. And they all so see what happens. And it could do another 7. It could be like Walking Dead. We might have 15 years. So you never know.
I mean, I don't think it's going to run that long, but I do think that Netflix knows that this show makes them a lot of money, so they're going to be like, yeah, let's keep milking it.
Yeah, at least maybe 1, maybe 2 more seasons. After that, I depending on how long they do for the tournament, you got to have one more big tournament to finish it off. That's the main thing. You need a big finish off tournament. That's why I was here. I was like, they're not going to have a tournament. I figured they're going to have a tournament or something. And but yeah,
Hashtag let Robbie win a tournament.
Yep. But yep. So I was gonna say that I enjoy. That's probably one of my favorite shows. Probably the smartest, best thing ever created. I mean, I wish Disney would come up with that kind of writing. The writing is just perfect. The writing is excellent. But so this going back to our wonderful Marvel Disney. So this week She-Hulk's the final, right? That's what I'm hearing. This is the final She-Hulk, right?
I believe so. And you want to hear a little secret?
Abomination.
I know we're at our last episode, but I still have yet to watch She-Hulk.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you haven't seen any of it? Well, you haven't missed much. I'll just say that. Last week, Daredevil was there, and I will spoil. Can I spoil one thing to you?
Sure.
Or do you care? Well,
I don't
say that Daredevil got him. Okay. Just say Daredevil got him a big piece of that green peach. Let's say that.
I did.
That's what I want to say. He smashed the blind man smashed the She-Hulk. I just say that.
You know what? At this point, I'm not even surprised. I mean, this is the same show where She-Hulk twerked with that Megan Stallion, I believe. I think her name is.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. She did the freak nasty with the Daredevil. That's all I'm saying. I can say. And it was funny at the end of it. I guess he was walking around outside like, after sex, walking the grass. I was the only thing that was funny about it. The episode was okay. It wasn't. Only thing I was saying, I was like, I hope the series is going to be better than what it was in this episode. I mean, it was okay, but I did see the lineup of characters that we are getting for that series. I know we're getting Kingpin, but we're going to have Elektra, we're going to have Bullseye, Echo, the Punisher is going to be in it, and I think possibly Jessica Jones. So we are going to
but knowing Marvel, they're going to fuck.
And I think, and she's going to be in it too. She-Hulk, she's going to be in it also. She's listed in. She's listed on there. Her, not She-Hulk, but her lawyer character, when she's not She-Hulk, she was listed. So she might not become She-Hulk, but she'll be in it as maybe because they know each other now and they've swapped the nasties, so they have to swap it over into that show too. That's just the way it works. It's like, hey, it's like I like after Marvel. There's the next Marvel show. Well, actually, the next one I would actually want to see, Secret Invasion. I think that's our next one. Actually, that one looks interesting. Ironheart, I'm like, we could have just left her in the, leave her in Armor. Well, I wanted to see Armor Wars, the series, but the movies, I can understand them making a movie because way their CGI. That's what I was mentioning earlier when we was talking about this, Marvel. Their CGIs went from to like Dollar Tree CGI. We've gone to up here to like some kid in Dollar Tree.
No one wants to CGI. No one wants to work there.
Yeah. So I Armor Wars is going to be like Iron Man. A lot of special effects because if they got cheap CGI, it will look terrible. With the flying and the missile, all that going on. So I actually want to see that. I want to see that War Machine, I just don't want to see it cheaply done. I don't want to look like something that came out of a studio behind a Walmart or something. I want something that looks that's professionally done. So more likely, that's what we'll get and replace all these movies they delay. And so they got to put something out there. I mean, I know Marvel can't just not have a movie in a year since they delay and pushing everything back to 25, 26. So probably get that. And they keep talking about that Nova or whatever it is. Well, DC, I don't know. Now I'm hearing that they're going to make us. It ain't going to be Snyder Cut, but it's going to be a Justice League 2. So I suppose they're saying The Rock's controlling the DCE right now. So if Black Adam fails, then I guess DC's going to be in trouble because they don't have no faith in none of the other movies. So
no, like they're literally going to start like axing these movies just for like no reason. Which honestly, I really hope they do not axe Blue Beetle because the character The guy who plays Miguel in Cobra Kai is playing Blue Beetle, and I'm like, oh god, please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't. I don't care about the Flash or Aquaman, but please do not fuck over Blue Beetle, please.
Oh, I don't care about Shazam too. Shazam, that's one I have no interest in seeing Shazam too.
It's just like none of these DC movies I don't care for. It's just because DC just does not know what they're doing.
Well, I mean, you're going to have it where you got. Well, hell, you're going to have a Batman multiverse. You're going to have so many Batmans. Well, I guess I don't know if Michael Keaton, if they've got rid of now Michael Keaton or not, because they say now that what's his name's coming back as Batman, and then you got the other Batman. I mean, how many goddamn Batmans we're going to have? It's going to be, I know we're going to have a multiverse of Batmans. And then you're going to have another Joker movie. So I'm sure they already had a young Batman, young Bruce Wayne in that one, the first one. So now Batman's going to be a little older. So I guess we'll have another Batman in there. So, I mean, how many Batmans we're going to have? I'm like, they just don't make sense. They're just jumble and stuff around. So you just don't know what. I mean, but like I said, if they fail this one, well, I was chatting on Chris and Danny and them were doing the show last night. And they were talking about. I said, well, what's going to happen? What I'm hearing, Universal owns 25 or 30% of Hulu. They're trying to force Disney they're going to buy that from them. What I'm hearing, Discovery is what they're doing all this, just making Warner Bros. Like trash and just acting on. They're getting it ready to merge. They're trying to sell it off. They bought it, but they can't sustain it. They ain't got enough money or growing power. So more likely, when I'm hearing Comcast is going to buy them out to compete against Disney. So they're going to have another mega. So what they would merge HBO Max, Peacock, and with Comcast has a lot more money. They probably then would put the money into like the DC universe, because that would be a good because that'd be a good fit for them for their parks and everything, since they would own that, and they would have a juggernaut against Disney, because that pretty much that's the thing. They're saying they can't compete against Disney right now. So, and what I'm hearing also possibly Apple's going to buy Paramount or Apple or Netflix or Amazon. One of them going to buy that. So they're trying to make it where you're going to have like 3 or 4 possible big juggernaut streaming entertainment companies. And Sony's probably just going to be bought out, but not the PlayStation side, but just the movie side, the Columbia TriStar Pictures side. And it'd be smart. Disney would be smart to just buy them out. They get the Spider-Man back. That would be the only thing for them.
Sony can barely make money on their own. Like, the only time they make money is when it's them and Marvel like making Spider-Man movies. Like, Morbius made nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it just made like over 100 mil, which it's like that's not enough. Like, it bombed.
I told him, I said the smartest thing is them to sell. If they don't sell all of us, if they sold Spider-Man, if they sold half the rights back to Disney, Marvel, and so okay, because Disney Marvel's already got the animation right, well, the short animation, all the merchandise rights, all that. So that's where they make the money off for Spider-Man, but sell the film rights back to sell half of or 60% back to Disney Marvel and say, okay, it's yours. But okay, only thing is you have to make the films, you put out the films, you stream, that's all yours. We just want 40% of the profit. You just give us 40% of the profit of the movie, and that's it. Now because they got they got the film, the merchandise rights and all that. So that's what they make a killing off of. So, and that would be the smartest thing. Then you would say, okay, every Spider-Man is linked to MCU, and it's all linked. And if they were smart, if they did that, they could make every one of them films $1 billion films. Morbius would have been $1 billion film because it would have been trash like it was made. It would have been made correctly and all that. And then we could have had a Morbius tied in with Blade, and we could have Morbius tied in with Werewolf by Night and the Midnight Suns, because that's where he's part of the Midnight Suns and all that. But we'll never get that because we got some god awful Dollar Tree movie that freaking Sony made. That now, do you really want that character tied in with Blade or any of that? Hell no,
I don't know.
I
kind of want
he's already targeted.
I want to see Morbius and Wong team up.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying they trashed the movie. Now everybody's like, "Wow, that movie sucked." But so if they would let Kevin Feige run it and say, "Okay, just give us 40% of the profit," dude, they would have cleared, half that money. They would have every film of Spider-Man they made. That'd been free money for them. It was like, okay, we just got free money, and we don't have to deal with the making of it. We don't have to do with the advertising. Disney, Marvel does all that. They just have to give us the money, a 40% thing, and that's like a golden ticket to them because they'll never get the merchandise rights back because they sold it all. So that's the main money. So, but if they get free, a good 40% guarantee money, and even if the movie bombs, they'll still get 40% of it, and we'll not have to pay a dime. So that's a good thing they should have did, but they got this crazy idea. They want to make this universe with villains. It's like Hunter, the Tarzan hunter. Wherever they want to Craven, the Tarzan hunter. Wherever how they want to.
Craven the God.
The Tarzan. He's like Tarzan, Craven. So.
And then they're gonna make a fucking movie about El Muerto or whatever the
rest. Bad Bunny, the Bad Bunny movie.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on over there? Like it's literally a circus. The Madam Web, Morbius, Craven, even that Madam Web movie. Like what? Why?
Well, see, Madam Web's not wrong with Madam Web, but they should have it. See the way they needed to have it tied into Marvel the way it's supposed to. Hey, Basco, what's going on? I didn't even see.
What's up, guys?
Basco, what's going on, bro?
I might have to do a stream tomorrow and talk about why I despise Sony so much. Like, trust me, out of all of them, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, only one company can consistently make my blood boil with just one simple name, and that is Sony, because they can't do nothing right. You may think, but Austin, you're wrong. They did those 2 Sam Raimi movies. They did Spider-Verse. What's the problem?
30 years ago. Oh, man.
Fucking Venom, Morbius, now Craven, Madam Web.
Tarzan, Craven, and what is it? The Bad Bunny one, and there's another one they're working on. What is the other one they're working on? Well, they delayed a lot of these. They've already delayed them. Sony's already delayed them too. So, the thing is about the Madam Web. I'm hearing that they're going to have another Spider-Man. They're going to introduce another Spider-Man in it because they said they already got image of a Spider-Man. And ain't going to be Toby, ain't going to be Andrew, and ain't going to be Tom Holland. So now they've already thrown another Spider-Man that they're going to make. So that's the thing. Now you're starting to,
Why do you do this, Sony? Why? Sony, I hate you. I do. I really do. I just want to go to their houses and just like grab them by their shoulders and shake them and be like, "What is wrong with you? What drugs do you guys take to make these decisions?"
Yeah.
Oh my God, a Morbius 2. Morbius 2. Could you believe it? The movie made nothing. But they're going to be like, let's make a Morbius 2.
You know what they should have put? You know what they should put Morbius and put him in Loki 2. Then you really be excited. Morbius just shows up in Loki.
The sad thing is I'd rather watch Morbius over Loki.
Wow.
Because at least with Morbius,
Lord.
at least I can just say it's an experience.
Yeah, at least on Morbius, I saw it for free on it's on Netflix. I saw it with some Onzo Vision or one of those.
You can literally watch this movie at $1 bin.
Danny Vision. Danny sent me something. Danny Vision.
God. Fucking Morbius 2.
I was like, God, this was. It was a good. It was a good. Trending big on Netflix, yeah, because ain't nothing else on Netflix new. So everybody.
They all chose to watch Morbius. I swear to God, guys, there's better things on Netflix. I promise. Never watch Morbius. I promise. Oh, God, the pain. Everything Sony does is just bad. Yeah, see, exactly, Guy Scarf. Peaky Blinders. That would be better than Morbius. I don't know what the fuck these guys are thinking watching Morbius. I get it. It was so popular with their more $1 billion, but their Morbius money, but no. Oh my god. Can't. Sony just makes my. Oh. Fucking Sony, man. I tell you. Sony just don't. They don't know, man. They never know. So it's like every time you tell Sony, don't do that, they end up doing it. It's just like, what? How far? How much farther are these guys gonna have to go down? Jason got Morbius. Yes, he did. Damn. It's such a shame. I can't believe Morbius would come in. Morbius would come in and do that. That's upsetting. No, it's a shame, you know? I mean, why would they do that? Oh, it's like Morbius and Sony, like Morbius bombed so hard, they were just like, oh my god, they're talking about Morbius, Jason's gotta go, you know? Like, damn, I'm surprised they didn't kick me, you know? Because Sony probably pissed off more at me. Because I made it my life mission to just hate on everything they do, because they will never get it right. Never. BS. You're right, Shifty. It's more BS.
Austin, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Sorry, guys, if everybody's watching. Little bit. I guess we started talking bad about Sony, and Sony took me off there. So let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can get Austin back on. Yeah, I got more. Hey, yeah, you there, Austin? Okay. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
You know, Sony, you heard me, and they took me off, man. They zapped me real quick, so I probably have to check. I'm like LG was yesterday, trying to piss off YouTube. Yeah, they Morbius. Let's see, Morbius. So Morbius. Yeah, got Morbius. Yeah, Morbius. Yeah, I see. That's what happens when you talk bad about Sony, and they say, you know what, you sons of bitches, we'll get you. We had the best movie of the year.
Fucking Morbius. Lord. You know, they could release like Ghostbusters Afterlife, No Way Home. No, we're talking about fucking Morbius.
Oh fuck, man! We start talking about Ghostbusters, they're gonna zap me again, man. That'd be second strike.
God damn it, Sony! Why?
All right, do you do fuck. You know, goddamn Jumanji, man! Don't stop fucking. Start about Jumanji or Sonic or whatever else we had.
Hey, Jumanji was actually not that bad. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, Jumanji. Yeah, Basco, man. Yeah, so tomorrow, if you have a show tomorrow, don't talk about Morbius, man. They are coming for you, man.
They're coming for all of us. They're gonna tie us down to a chair in a theater.
It's called all you you woke on anti-Morbius people were coming for you. Sony said. You're discriminating against Morbius.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you say Morbius that about Morbius? This is the best show that we've. Yeah. This is the best movie we've ever made. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna spend all your money. We're gonna get it to $1 billion. Morbius is awesome. I want more. You know what, Guy Scar?
So you rather watch Morbius than Loki, man?
Yeah, You know what? Would I rather Morbius 2 or Loki 2? Morbius 2 all the way.
I have Morbius and Loki, man. That's what they need to bring in Loki. Somehow he's just there, he's in that wasteland.
Well, that would make me walk out.
Probably would have made more. It would probably would have made more sense than the movie, because when I watched the movie, I was so fucking confused. Sorry for language, guys. I was so confused. I was like, "What the hell am I watching?" Right? The movie didn't make no sense at all.
Listen, the trailer for Morbius looked okay, but then the movie came out and it was horrible.
Yeah, that was the thing. Maybe it was the. I better watch my words here because they'll hit me on that. Maybe it was the fundemic we had, and everybody just was out of their mind because we had this awesome. It was sort of like Pinocchio. That trailer was like Pinocchio. When they go to Treasure Island and it's the big carnival, and they're smoking the big cigars, having a good time. And then at the end, when you actually see the thing, you become a jackass and you get thrown in a damn cage. That's about the way Morbius was. It was like they made a jackass out of all of us because we're just like, oh, we got Spider-Man in here. Oh, this looks cool. The Vulture's in here. Then you got the Vulture. Sorry if y'all spoilers if you haven't seen Morbius. The Vulture comes in there at the end, which didn't make no sense. Oh, let's go team up against Spider-Man. How the fuck? How does Morbius even know who Spider-Man is? So, what the hell? It's just, like I said, they made jackasses out of the fans of all of us watching this film. So we got our Treasure Island. This, got delayed. Wow, what a trailer. We want to see this. And then I thank God I didn't go to the theater and waste $14-15 or $20 to see an IMAX. God, I would have hated seeing that thing in IMAX. I would have been really pissed off. I'd had to pull the LDG and ask for my money back or something, that one. But you haven't seen it, or you have not experienced life. I've seen it. I've seen it twice, and I really questioned myself seeing it the second time. The only reason I'd seen it the second time is because I didn't know what the fuck I saw the first time.
Morbius is the answer to
I was still like questions.
It's like, God, how?
The only reason I saw it twice because it's on Netflix and it was free. It was free. It's like this Halloween Ends movie coming out. It's on Peacock. I would not go see it in the theater. I'm gonna watch it, but I definitely, I won't judge it till I see it. But the last one really sucked, and thank God for Peacock for sparing us, going spending $100, a movie, popcorn, and all that for a movie that really sucked. So it's the same thing. Thank God for streaming. Sometimes you don't have to experience these. About the old days, you go watch a movie, you just like, damn it, I wasted my time on this movie. Now it's like, thank God for streaming. You can you waste your life and your time, but at least you don't have to waste your money. But exactly. Yeah. Oh, and Basco, he got to experience a new thing yesterday or the other day. He got to go to Chick-fil-A for the first time.
I did see that.
Hell yeah.
Going to Chick-fil-A.
I know, man. That's one good thing about America, man. Chick-fil-A. These days they ain't much good about America, but hey, Chick-fil-A is one of those things.
Very rarely you get something good.
That is one of the good. That and Red Robin, right? Yeah. Actually, I told you I got to go to Red Robin I have never been to one. I know you and Austin, in Android always play that damn Red Robin commercial all the time.
Oh yeah,
I got to go. I was like,
The thing is with the Red Robin, their food is actually pretty solid. Like, it's not my favorite place to go to, but I think it's solid. Like, I'm not a big fan of their burgers, if that makes any sense. Like, I like their appetizers. I like their chicken
the fries.
Stuff. The fries. Yeah,
the fries are good. The onion rings. Oh my God, we got the onion ring tower. Oh,
the onion ring.
Heart attack.
Campfire sauce. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. I know it's a heart attack waiting to happen, but damn, it's good, man. That fried stuff's good though. It's good. All the bad stuff's good for you, but it's good, man. The burger to me was really good. I mean, They ain't many gourmet burger places around here anymore. I mean, it's way better than Burger King, way better than McDonald's, way better than Sonic and all that. So I mean, it was pretty damn good because it had all kind of like avocado, it had all kind of specialty and had the fried cheese on the burger I got. It was good. As I say, compared to most of the burger places that I've gone to. So,
well, to be fair,
it was all right. But I mean, the other
anything's better than Sonic.
Yeah, but it's like, would you like some more fries? Or I'm like, huh? Oh yeah, it's unlimited fries. You just kept bringing fries, and like, if you get the salad, you keep bringing salad too. I'm like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. But yeah, the fries they were really good. Yeah, really good. But what says America is great. It's like coming to America. Yeah, the first coming to America, not the second one. We're living in the second one, not the first one. Like, good morning, my neighbors. Yeah, fuck you. Now we can't even do that anymore. Yeah, we had the PG-13 it. Oh my god. Welcome to cancel culture. Entertainment.
Oh yeah, this level of entertainment's free. Sometimes I'm just like, I just pretend that a lot of recent stuff doesn't happen, and I just pretend I'm back in, like, I know I wasn't born then, but like early 2000s when times were good.
Mm-hmm.
Back when things were fun, everything was solid.
Yeah, when you watch the cartoons, you didn't have to worry about the sexual harassment skunk that harassing the cat. You didn't have to worry about the
why. So we're now gonna get
a different thing. Yeah,
skunk. Like, what? Seriously?
Yeah, like, now we gotta make. I heard some of their I guess now Velma's, they're making her a lesbian, and they're gonna do this. I have no problem. If they want to bring in another character in, whatever. But start. And that's what they was talking about the other thing the other day. They're changing all these, our characters we grew up with, and everything. I think what was it? What it was saying. They said we can what was it say? Racing and cartoons or something. Well, it's like Fat Albert. How are you going to change Fat Albert? Or something like that. You're going to have a white Fat Albert or something like that. That's I'm surprised they haven't gone after Bill Cosby. I'm surprised they haven't tried to change that. Try to change it around something. I mean, everything is just so stupid the way it used to be.
Oh yeah,
I know we live in a different time, but come on, you can't change everything.
So they're doing a Velma show.
They're race spending her. Yeah, I seen their race. She's actually
that. Oh god, that new Velma show on HBO.
Fat Jose.
Oh god.
Yeah. It says early 2000s when things were fun and terrorist attacks and anthrax. No, in the 90s and 80s when it was fun. Not today. It started a little bit in the 2000s, and now it's just got bad. All the movies we used to watch, they cannot make anymore. And that's the problem of it today. Do all the things. You think Jim Carrey could make any of the damn films he used to make? Hell, every film he made, they would get him for gay stereotyping or making fun of people with special needs or all kind. I mean, Ace Ventura, they would get him all two of those movies on all kind of stuff. I mean, Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber. You ain't never gonna say Me, Myself, and Irene. You think they'd ever make that kind of movie today? No. Ain't gonna make. Definitely wouldn't make no blazing. They definitely wouldn't make no Blazing Saddles from Mel Brooks. He might have got away with Spaceballs, but he wouldn't have got away with Blazing Saddles. So, but. Yeah, it's kind of sucky today. And that's the thing. I haven't seen a good comedy movie. And like even the old Eddie Murphy films, the Clumps, the all the ones he used to make. I mean, even Coming to America, they can't make them anymore. I mean, I hadn't seen a good comedy movie in forever. Like really good, solid comedy movie that's actually made me laugh from beginning to end. Like, man, the ones we watched back in the 80s, some of them might be corny, but dude, man, there's still still fire to this day. I still laugh my ass off at some of the movies. Like today, it's like, yeah, get a little laugh, and it's okay. Heck, Ace Ventura centered on what's this? Yeah, he's going to sit around transphobia. That would never fly. Yeah, of course not. Yeah, Finkel would not. They would not. They wouldn't want us to mess with Finkel today. Yeah. Yeah, Finkel. Yeah, I know, Austin. You know, you're a little young, probably compared to some of us, but yeah, those. You ever go back and watch some of the good old '80s and '80s, even some of the early '70s, late '70s movies? Just you'll never get that kind of comedy. That kind of comedy. The old Steve Martin's, the old Fletch, Caddyshack, Funny Farm, all them kind of movies. Yeah, you'll never get to see none of them great movies anymore. Rodney Dangerfield wouldn't make it today. They would cancel culture him to death. Richard Pryor, all them guys, they wouldn't. It don't matter if they were black, white, or Spanish or anything. Any of those characters, they would crucify today.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So tonight, for all you wonderful Star Wars fans out there, we got Andor episode. What's it, 6?
Yeah, episode 6.
6.
And you know what?
It's not a.
I give Andor an A+ for helping me sleep at night.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I need to go to sleep tonight, I'll put it on tonight. The last 2 episodes, I'm like, I ain't gonna. Some people might like it. It's just too slow. Like I said, and I like it ain't like pissing me off slow. Like Boba Fett, you see that show sort of pissed us all off because it was like what, got some good episodes, but then it was like what the fuck episodes. This one's just it's just a good sleep time. It's sort of, like I said, this reminds me of Dune. It's just slow and it's like what the hell. But like I said, the Nerds movie, they were funny back in the day. Police Academy, you only like Police Academy, Naked Gun. You ain't gonna find none of that kind of stuff anymore. Last great comedian stuff was Danny Brush's HBO Eastbound and Down and Vice Principals. I hadn't seen them. Tonight's Andor is going to be a super action packed. I hope so. I hope so. I hope it ain't like the last 2 seconds of the episode. Yeah, and then we're gonna blow up this place, and then it goes to the credits. I hope it ain't that. I hope we don't just walk around out there in the valley for a good 40 minutes, and then they finally like shoot a couple of their guns and weapons off at this place, and that's it. Which I'm hoping not. Oh yeah, even mentioning Andor, we had people. You see some of the characters, that he's with, they got AR-15s and stuff. There was people protesting at Disney about the AR-15 thing. Well, what they said? Oh, they shouldn't be having AR-15s. They made it futuristic looking. Some of them were like, well, what are they supposed to shoot? It's a freaking a war/rebellion movie. Or are they supposed to be out there with sticks and stones? Come on.
Hey, it worked with the Ewoks.
They ain't out there promoting guns. It's a freaking war movie. You got a war/battle movie. You got to have freaking weapons. Let's reshoot a World War II movie without weapons. You got to have them. It ain't like they're out it ain't produced by the NRA or something. It's just a stupid movie. If the guy would have been out there with a stick, I really would have been, or a slingshot and a stick, I really would have been like, what the hell is this? This is the rebellion. We got a couple slingshots and a couple sticks out here, but let's see. I am enjoying it. Yeah, some people might. I know. Rob said he enjoyed it. I like it. I ain't gave up on it. It's just been slow. I feel like I ain't pissed at it. To me, when I watched the first 3 episodes, it was different, but it didn't feel like Star Wars to me. It just did not give me a Star Wars feeling. But the show was fine. It just didn't, like I said, to me, it was just slow. It just didn't give a soul. But I'm not. Some people like it. Maybe it's a lot of people don't like everything. some people like the Rise of Skywalker. I mean, that's that's their thing. Some people hate like that, and some people like Last Jedi. I mean, it's everybody's choice. I mean, at least it's content. I mean, at least we're getting content. So, I mean, it's better than She-Hulk. I mean, that's the only thing. She-Hulk is just like, what the hell am I watching? I'm watching a 3:00 in the morning infomercial. I'm watching She-Hulk. So, I mean, at least it's better than that. I mean, it's.
Well, I mean,
I guess I'm not familiar with it.
To be fair, though, anything is better than She-Hulk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, it's not now. Probably, I would like. I like one what Nindor thinks about. I don't know if he likes this show or not, but he knows all the characters. I don't really know some of these characters that they're introducing. So it's like I'm really not sure what's going on. I'm sure he knows he's one of the guys who knows. I mean, have you talked to him about it? Also, does he like the show?
Yeah,
the Andor show. Well, he knows all these characters. I don't know none of these characters. So I'm like, to me, it's like, it's like Dune. When I watched Dune, I had no clue what the was going on. It didn't make sense, and it was really slow. I was like, and a lot of people like it. To me, it wasn't for me. But but I mean, especially this next episode, it's got to get good because Rogue One was fire. I love Rogue One. I liked him in Rogue One. I enjoyed his character in Rogue One. So I know it's got to get better. So and I know it's a long series. So I know it's just going to be slow like the Bad Batch was. And towards the end, we're going to really enjoy it. So especially if they already greenlighted a second season. So it's got to be, they got to have some kind of faith in it, if they're already going to make a second season of this thing. So it's got to get good. I mean, you're going to have to start. And I mean, you possibly going to see Darth. You could put Darth Vader in it. You could see the Emperor. I mean, it's in that time frame. So, who knows?
That is true.
Let's see. I love it. Shifty, how did y'all do on Name That Tune the other night? Who ended up winning that? I was supposed to do it, and I already had. So we were supposed to have it the week before, and then Rob told me he wanted me to come on the show, and I promised him, and then Chris texted me. It was like because I thought the show was at 11, and he changed it to 10, and I was like, what the? I couldn't. I already promised Rob. I was like, I can't go back on that one on him. And I said because I was expecting to do his show, then go to 11:00 and do the other thing, so it just did not work out. So, but I think Mora was came on or Eli or somebody came in my spot. So. But now, and then Deej texted me said he wasn't able to come either, so I don't know how it went. Let's see. It said, dude, Jason, you'll probably love Eastbound and Down. I have to check it out. Would you say it's on HBO? Let me see. You said it was on HBO? Okay, I have to check it out. HBO Max. I have to check it out and see. I did. Oh, I did see the other night. I saw the Super Pets movie. With Superman's dog and stuff. It wasn't bad. My kids liked it. It was better than Thor 4. I give you that. To me, it was more enjoyable than Doctor Strange also. So I mean, that's something to it. It was a good kids movie. It was a little interesting, and there was a Black Adam cameo at the end of it. So.
Of course, everything, all the answers to life leads to Black Adam.
Yeah, actually, it was cool. It had Black Adam and his Black Adam's dog. So, and The Rock. What's funny? The Rock is playing Superman's dog, so it was funny. Superman's dog was fighting, facing up against Black Adam. So that was kind of interesting. So, but yeah,
Like poetry, it rhymes.
There ain't been much else on. I know I want to see that Clerks 3, but it's supposed to be streaming soon, so I just want to wait till that come on streaming. Everybody said it's really good. You ever seen any of those movies, Austin, the Clerks movies?
I think I've seen them a couple times, but I haven't seen them.
Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, they said it's pretty funny. I know Rob said he really liked it and all that. I know he's really into that, but I always like Jay and Silent Bob. They're always pretty good, funny and all that, so I want to check that out. Just trying to think of what else came out on. Trying to think, I've seen anything in the movies.
Shifty.
I know they
I would love to do a wrestling theme. Name That Tune.
Oh yeah. You have to get Chris, man. Chris needs to do it. Oh, is going to do Chris is going to do a wrestling name that tune. We both want both of you and I'll stand on it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yep. WWE, WCW, Impact, AEW, and all that. And but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. You have to get it because I know, like a lot of these wrestlers have like 5 or 6 different tunes when they're in a certain, like Hogan. So Hogan has I think he has 3. Well, he's got one. He had of course, the one in WWE, the one in WCW, and he had the Impact one too. So you have to but some of the wrestlers, 5 or 6 in one WWE. So we have to name it what era, what date, what's that tune?
Yeah, it'd be fun. I mean, I think I got a good idea of some wrestling themes.
Certain ones, man, you hear that first beat, like DX, you probably get that in 1 second. NWO, certain ones, some of them are a little tough, but yeah, that would be interesting. You have to get some wrestling. You have to get some wrestling people. I know some of them does that. Probably don't. I'm sure Eli don't know any of the wrestling wrestlers. So. Rob Van Dam's probably the only one Eli knows, if you know what I mean on that one.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe also Riddle, because Riddle also.
Yeah, Riddle too. Yeah, bro. Bro. Jesus. Exactly. Oh. Basco is Anzo doing the show tonight? I know usually on his show. Is his show tonight, or is he not doing tonight?
I think Anzo said he was taking a month off, I think.
Oh, they're taking it off? Okay. Well, I know Chris has been working all kind of crazy hours, so I'm going to say I was going to plug his show coming up because I know it's getting pretty close to his show time. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just ain't had time to stream and all that, but yeah, I know my son, he's been playing football and all that, so I've been tied up with that and just different things. And Austin, I had talked. Did I tell you about my unemployment from 2 years ago? What they're trying to do to me?
Yes, I believe you did.
I put a request. Yeah, I sent him a request back or a challenge on it. So I got the way our system works. Who the hell knows? I probably won't hear nothing from that till like first of the year. But yeah, they want me to repay my unemployment that I was out of work 2 years ago, and COVID benefits. Because the government gave COVID benefits on top of that. So they're trying to make me pay for all that back. So I'm like, then they see me like, oh, will this cause inconvenience to your family and all that with bills? And oh yeah, because it's a half a year of unemployment and half a year. I say, well, I'm like, well, it would have been better, if you wasn't going to give it to me after the first month, say, okay, we made a mistake, you're not getting it. But okay, after I haven't been on unemployment for a year and a half, I've been working for a year and a half, and I'm trying to get get everything back to normal. Still paying bills for my hospital, and they're like, oh, we're denying it. We're gonna have to make you refund this, which added up is like $18,000. I'm like, we'd have been better enough to gave me the money. It'd been better enough to gave me the money, and I could have figured out how to get made money, or my wife could have, or something when I was still recuperating, because I wasn't able to work because I was still having the heart problem. I was having to take that little get that little glycerin thing, they have if you have a heart attack right away.
Yeah.
For months. So that's what I called it a job. So I couldn't drive a truck because the old job I used to have to drive a truck. So after 2 years, and I got to find these documents and this, and I got to find out how they're gonna. I'm gonna ask myself, well, it's not my. Well, then they say, well, did you willingly know that you did you do anything wrong? No, I didn't do nothing wrong. I wasn't working. I was sick. Y'all agreed to pay me unemployment. You should have said the first month, okay, you're not getting nothing. And then y'all give me the pandemic. I almost said the word because these wonderful check people were wonderful extra money for a pandemic fund. They went, it gave us that on. You shouldn't have gave it to me if you won't take it back. I mean, that's what I told everybody. I said, wait, you're gonna get a letter in the mail. That stimulus checks that they gave y'all 2 years or 3 years ago. They say, hey, we gotta have them back. We gotta send that money to overseas to fight a battle that we have no business worrying about. So that's what's gonna happen. That's where your money's going to. But hardworking people, you're gonna get screwed.
I just think it's ridiculous that after like a year and a half, they'd be like, "Oh, you got to pay it back." I'd be like, "Well, first of all, if you're really this hurting for the money, you should have said something like a year ago. Like, why a year and a half now?
2 years ago when they approved me?
Yeah, like.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got approved 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I mean, then I was off of it. I haven't been on it. It's been almost a year and change. I haven't been on unemployment. I ain't heard nothing. Then they send me a letter that says we got 20 days, and they dated this thing September 26th. I get the letter till October 6th or 7th because what if we have just had a hurricane? So I'm like, wow, it's just inconvenient. Yeah, we just had a hurricane too, and you already screwed me out of 7 days. So like, wow. Wonderful government at work there, or whatever you want to call it.
I honestly, I would be like, no, like I would tell them I'm not paying you back in 20 days. Like that's.
I'm not. I was like, I'm saying, well, what do you mean? I can write you IOU, whatever you want. I'll pay you if I got to pay it back. I'm gonna pay that $1 a month for the next 200 year thing. If you want to do that, I was like, I ain't got that kind of money. What are you gonna do? Put me in jail? I said, y'all the one at fault, I mean, you approved me. You approved me for the thing, and so of course, if I applied for something and you say, "Oh, I approved you," you were unemployed 2 years ago. Of course, I have no money. I have been sick. I have a hospital. I have debt. I have a family. I have to have money. If you approved and give me the money, well, what do you think? I just held it back and put it in a little piggy bank? I had bills to pay. I'm still in debt. I'm still in debt from all them damn hospital bills and stuff. I said, all y'all doing is going to piss me off. Now I'm going to find legal action against you if you fuck with me. That's pretty much what I feel about it. So, I moved on with my life. I'm not unemployed anymore. I got a job, making money. I'm still struggling because I'm still having to pay debt because I was literally before they gave me the money, I was like 2 months. I had no freaking income at all. So I put everything on credit cards because I was still having to pay my insurance because they were going to drop me, because I was still under, medical leave / so I had to pay, how insurance is. Insurance is not cheap. I just had to borrow money for that to pay them for some my hospital if I could go to the doctor because you know how back then, during the pandemic, no doctors would see you, no doctors would take your. And then I had to go to Medicaid. I mean, nobody would see you, and it would be weeks and times. And the doctors are, you've seen today, they want to be paid the next day. They don't want to be paid IOU, down the road. They want it to be right away. So it's like it's just crazy. And I like, but I said, if y'all want to make us think about it, I'll make us think about it. But I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna embarrass y'all, and I'm gonna on this crap because when you apply for something and they agree to give it to you, you need it. You support your family, and here's the thing: if they want to know, yes, it will cause financial issues. It's going to cause psychological. Yeah, well, I have. You tell me I pay $18,000 in 20 days. Yeah, well, yeah, it's going to psychological. That's why people jump off bridges and jump out of buildings and stuff. For stupid idiot companies putting that on people, pushing them down the road, and especially when they say, "Oh, well, if not, we'll send a lawyer, sue you, and this." Well, what are you going to do? I mean, people got to live. I mean, I look at them; it's their fault. And that's why I'm happy in Canada. You don't have to worry. Exactly. That's one thing about the United States. I like about y'all's country. The medical issues in this country are bullshit. I mean, especially our government who wants to control everything and tell you what to do and tell you when you take a crap and do this. Well, you know what? One thing they should take control is the damn medical issue, because there's no reason where effing doctor charges somebody $50 for an aspirin or just well, here's an example. My wife about 10 years ago, she had to have her gallbladder removed. So you know. And that's wonderful. If you don't look at you get these medical bills. They just send you all this list. We charge you $20, $50, $70. And you're like, what the hell is all this? You know, every time they, let me feel your pulse. Oh, that's $50. Let me look at your finger. Oh, that's $50. Your temperature. That's another $100. I was looking at these charges. I get like $300-$400 charges. Dr. Phil Bob or something. What his name was. I'm like, who the hell's Dr. Who's Dr. Phil Bob here? Who the hell's this guy? Oh, he walked by your wife's room and looked at your medical chart and walked by. Just looked at your chart and walked. I said, "Excuse me," and I'm in there in the room. I said, that son of a bitch didn't come in, shake my hand, kiss my ass, or tell me to go fuck myself. I mean, and he wants me to charge, pay him $300, $400. He can kiss my ass. I told them motherfuckers at the hospital that I would turn around and sue their ass if they think I was going to pay this, because I didn't even see this guy. And I said, I want video cameras. That guy even walked by and he couldn't even have the courage to come shake my hand. He want to charge me $200-$300 just to look at her chart, and he didn't do nothing. I don't think so. So I'm sorry if anybody out there, doctor. I fucking don't like doctors. That's one reason I don't. I'm sorry, I don't, because they're fucking scam artists on shit like that. But it's just bullshit. That's one thing. Basketball. I wish we had y'all's system there, because people who need medical shit, they get fucked over. This country is bullshit the way they run their medical system. And these rich ass doctors just fuck people over, and it's ridiculous. Sorry about that. If I probably lost all my my doctor subs now, so they probably thought, oh well, I really don't care. My mom had that done for $0. See, exactly, dude. That thing costed when my wife had to do it. It was in the thousands of dollars. And if we wouldn't have had insurance, I'd probably be still paying it. And even though it was 10 years ago, I'd still be paying it, because it's just garbage the way they run everything. Yeah, our system is. I know it's not perfect, but dude, when you got them charging you $50 for an aspirin, or this guy come over here wants to tap you on the ass and it's another $50, and I mean, come on, you give me a break. I mean, nothing's perfect, but our system is just like fucking corrupt. That's the only problem about it. And Austin, if you've ever been in the hospital, you probably know what I mean. And when you get these bills and stuff, it's crazy.
I mean, I have insurance, so it's not. Well, I'm on my parents', I guess, insurance for like the family thing, but I wouldn't doubt it that people get paid a lot of money for just that. It's like, you can literally go in there for a checkup and you'd be charged for like a shit ton of money. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, see, he says, but I know if I lose my job and I can still go to the doctor and not work. See, that's the thing here in the United States. They'll let you freaking die outside the hospital. They don't they know, oh, this guy don't have insurance. They pretty much let you sit out in the damn waiting room. They really don't care. I had my brother-in-law had a freaking kidney stone, and they were wanting to run his test. He said, I don't have any insurance. They fucking just pretty much after a day, they was like pushing him out. Oh, just drink some ginger or whatever, ginger ale or something to just try to pass it. Just pushed him out the door. They didn't want to check it. They didn't want to do the test or not after they found out you have insurance. Like, no, we can't. He said, I don't have much money. I don't have insurance. Oh, we need you to go. They don't care. You could be dying and they freaking don't care. That's the only thing. Dude, I went in. I don't remember the 2 or 3 days, like that first 2 or 3 days. I don't remember the hell I was at. And then they were like, they're reading chart. I don't know where the hell they're trying to get these layers. Want you to sign this and asking me, you got heart pain this or had heart pain too? I said, I don't remember. I have no clue. I said, dude, I didn't know where I was at. I said 2 or 3 days. I was probably about to die. Well, they told me I was like less than a day away from dying if I wouldn't have went in. But yeah, they're worried about insurance. I was like, dude, if I'm dead, it doesn't matter, But that's all they worry about. Yes. But yeah, if you lose your job, you pretty much this country, you're pretty much fucked. That's just the thing. The good old America, USA. That's what I call it. I used to be a real supporter, but today the system is so corrupt. The Democrats, the Republicans are the same pieces of shit. They don't give a damn about nobody in this country. It's just they care about themselves. So it's just and it's sad. That's the problem with this country. But I mean, I know y'all got some problems up in Canada. Y'all got a bunch of jackasses up there running some issues too. But it's all the elites of the world, and it's not just here; it's around the world. You got a bunch of it's the new form of, you want to call it slavery. Pretty much, we are slaves to the elite of this world. I mean, we basically have to bow down to them, and it's just sad. And they don't care about it. It's all about money and power. It's not about life and people anymore. But that's the way it works, guys. Well, off that tune, anything funny, exciting else to do? I hate to get into politics and stuff, but it's a dirty, filthy area. I know a lot of people like it, but I used to care about. I don't care about politics anymore because it's just so corrupt and all that. But that's why I like to come on here and talk about Marvel, good old Marvel, and why She-Hulk sucks. It doesn't have to be politics; it just sucks. Period. And that's all we're going to know about. We're not being toxic; we're just telling the truth. But Big Pharma, Big Pharma. It's all the same, dude. It's all money. They don't care about you, man. They want to hook you. They want to hook you on. It's like I'm diabetic, man. They want to hook me on metformin and a bunch of other stuff. And guess what? It helps me one thing, and then it destroys. It might help your kidneys, but it destroys your pancreas, and it destroys your liver. And guess what? Then you got to take another pill, and then another medicine, or another shot, or something. And then you're hooked on it. And then you're pretty much. Then you're gonna have to do like Frankenstein and to put you back together. It sucks, and that's a lot. I've lost a lot of friends and family because of that stuff. Oh Lordy, but it's the same thing with this vaccine stuff. It's the same thing. They just control, man. It's all control. It's just control. It's funny you don't hardly hear about it anymore. You don't hear about the other thing they were trying to do too. It's all about controlling money at the time. It's all about making the paper people making money and all that. I worked retail, so I know how they do this thing. They do these little hinges to make money and stuff and all that. But basketball. I mean, I should have sent you a link, man. If you want to come, are you having a show tomorrow or not? Are you gonna have a hangout tomorrow, Wednesday? I should be free. I know now Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be hunkered down because it's homecoming week. They got the big football game. They're going to have the parade. They're going to have the big barn fire. I'm going to try to live stream it. So if my wonderful internet's, and you're going to get to see a big old barn fire. You get to see a parade and a high school game. So I'll hopefully check it out. If you don't get to see it live, just please check it on videos and stuff. Should be fun. If not, I'm gonna try to record it and post it and all that. That's the problem. It's that thing. It's just depending if I have internet. But working on them watch hours. Working on watch hours. Get them build it up. So yes, sir. Yeah, he said he's gonna have one. Definitely. So I will. Unless something happens, I'll be there, brother. I'll be there. We'll be there. Probably we'll talk about the same old fun stuff. Some good old. What we talked about, what we was talking earlier about the Marvel shuffle, how we're going to grow old before we see some of these Marvel films. Are we going to see them at all? That's what I was telling Austin later. I said we're going to probably be old men before we get to see some of these films, the way they're going to keep delaying stuff and all that. So, all good stuff. Good stuff. Well, guys, Austin, you got anything else, brother? I'm probably going to cut it off here in a minute because I got to go get the kids to bed. They still got school tomorrow and all that. I was going to do a 30-minute show, man. We got up 2 hours, man. Let's see how streaming goes, man. Get a little kick going and start having some fun.
No, I don't got much. I don't got much else. I was actually going to turn in here soon because I got class tomorrow, and plus I gotta beat this cold because I got sick.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say it sounded like you got a little cold there.
Yeah, the last time I was
Is it
sick,
cold?
I had like allergies, but like now it's like a flat.
Mhm.
I think this is a flat out cold.
Yeah. How's the weather where you living? Is it getting a little cooler?
Definitely a little cooler, but I would say it depends. Like it's really cold during the day, or like no, in the morning time, like around night time, and then it gets a little warmer during the day. But I think that's gonna change pretty soon, though.
Dude, well, after the hurricane, we got 2 cold days. I mean, it got down to the low 60s right after the hurricane. And then this last week it's got hot again. Today it rained a little bit the night before. It was just like you were in a hot, it was just muggy, and you know that hot house. You go in a hot house, you got that type of sweat. It's just like so humid. That's all day today. It was just miserable weather. Hopefully, I don't want it to freeze. I know Basco's probably getting some cooler weather up in Montreal. I'm sure it's getting cold up there. I mean, I don't want to get down to the freezing. 50, 60 degrees, and that's about it. Down here, I don't want it that because I like it cold, but here's the problem. It causes more work because we got all these stinking tropical plants, and these plants don't like anything below 50 degrees. I guess they start breaking, start dying. And it's more. I already had enough work with this stinking hurricane. I was like, plus, that's just cold enough for me, but. It's like, man, because none of these playing in there's more work. It's like, man, cold weather starts more work and all that stuff. But yeah. So we have frost. Yeah, we have frost in the mornings. Yeah, I would like man, if you get 50 to 60, that just right there is perfect. I mean, I know we ain't gonna see no snow, so I don't want it to get no. What happens? You'll get these 90-degree days, and then out of the blue, you get one damn front. It'll come for 2 days, and we'll get like a 30-degree weather, and it's just ass cold, man, for like 2 days. And the trees just do not like it. Orange trees, tropical trees, mango trees, just kills them right away. And then, boom, next day it's 90 degrees again. And what is making everybody sick? And it likes to rain like in that time period too. So, you get wet and it's cold, and the next day it's 90 degrees, and you just like I say, getting cold and sick. You get sick, and then 3 days later it gets cold again. It doesn't like stay one temperature like a. Did it stay like 60 or, cool the whole time? But it's 90 degrees, 30 degrees, 90 degrees, 40 degrees, 90 degrees, 40 degrees. So that's just not a fun. It's not a fun thing. But well, Austin, tell everybody about your channel, and we'll probably get out of here.
Yeah, I'm the Austinator. I do stuff on my channel. I did a gaming stream yesterday. I think I'm gonna take the rest of the week off, to tell you the truth. I think I'm just gonna try and beat this cold, and plus I got a 4-day weekend, so yeah, I might do stuff then. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of just relax. I mean, I got Guy Scar show on Wednesday, Galactic Chat at some point this week. Y'all
had a late chat the other night.
Yeah, same day as Extreme Rules, but we did it on Saturday. It was like 11 o'clock. We talked Andor, some other things. I think we're having Galactic Chat this week. I think Dylan's gonna have a stream on Friday. I think I'm not entirely sure. I'm the youngest 2-time Rumble winner. So it's fun stuff. I'm basically everywhere. Just check me out. I do a bunch of stuff. Thank you, Jace, for having me on. This was fun.
Awesome, brother. Yeah, but it's just just spur of the moment thing. But definitely, me and Austin's gonna be back. Our late night snack show. We're gonna bring that back here probably in the next month or so when we get everything settled down. We used to do that weekly show. Fun, it may not be late night, but we'll do it sometime. We're gonna try to start doing it again.
Yeah,
I just want to start streaming with everybody again. I was telling the last month or two, it's just been crazy all the way since the summer. I don't know, just haven't been able to. Got a lot of plans, a lot of things I want to do, just not able to do. You just don't feel like I have time to do everything. And definitely, like I was saying, Dad, I got me and Mike hadn't had our coffee show in a while. We're gonna try to bring that back. Eric's been sick, so I'm trying to get him back. We can start doing the Metal Taco shows, start doing the wrestling shows. Austin, definitely come on that when we do the wrestling shows, because I know you know everything about this wrestling stuff. I probably Shifty too. If Shifty's still there, I know Shifty's also big on wrestling. So when we start doing the wrestling shows, definitely come on.
Sometimes I know too much. Sometimes I know too much wrestling for my own good. Honestly, I think I'd actually do pretty well in the wrestling business if I ever went into it.
Yeah.
Just based on like the knowledge and such. Like, because I sometimes you just
start
you know
doing
how
your
like,
channel off wrestling.
I just sometimes when I watch like wrestling like that DPW which is like that new promotion that's great. Watching stuff like that, it kind of like kind of makes me like get that itch of like maybe I want to try doing something like that, like I mean
exactly
I mean
well, if you were down here in Florida, man, you would go you would go with me and Eric to some of these indie shows, man. You'll have a blast, brother. I mean, these indie shows, I was enjoying the indie shows more than the WWE, but I mean, I'm starting out, like I said, excited about the WWE again. But dude, these indie shows, man, I mean, you feel the heart and soul. I mean, you go to some of these shows. I don't know where you live, if they have any around there, but you're a good chance. Some of these guys, they put out their heart and soul in some of these shows, and for $10-15 to go and watch them wrestle. And like I told you, they're gonna have this double steel cage indie show by my house in February. I'm like psyched about that, man. That's steel cage show and a local show, so it's very exciting and all that. So and these guys and some of these guys end up going up to the mainstream. It's like, man, I saw that guy when he was wrestling a little 100 seat little place behind a Walmart here in Fort Pierce or something. And now he's like up there in Madison Square Garden. So it's cool. It's cool to see that. But yeah, definitely. Guys, check out that. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get some videos here in the next few days of the football games and all the fun things around my area. So and shows tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow night, 8:00 Eastern. We got to say because we got people in different time zones. Basco Scenario, the Hangout Show, awesome show. We get we hang out, we have fun, we talk about some good old Marvel and DC and whatever the hell's going on in entertainment. We talk about have some good times. Me, Basco, Danny, Comet Chad, G Major, Nendroid. Who am I missing? Somebody. Am I missing somebody?
I think you.
And we have different. I think I got everybody, don't I? Yeah, I have a cool bunch of group of people, different parts of the country. That's what's cool. I mean, we're spread out all over Canada and United States. I mean, all different locations. Cool people to hang out, different opinions about what's going on, and that's what's cool about it. It ain't all about one opinion; it's about multiple and cultural exchange. So we bring everything to the basket and all that. So that's an awesome show. And I know Chris is doing the Rumble. I don't know. Go to Chris Knight, Real Review 3000. He's doing the not Royal Rumble, the Rumble show. I'm not sure when it starts. I think it was this. I knew he's flip flopping things around, so I don't know. Check out that. He'll probably have listings on that. He's got his also he's doing his Masked Singer show Rule 3 if he's having it on Thursday. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know Anzo's is tomorrow, but I don't know, or tonight. I don't think he's having it tonight. So, and Danny's shows on Monday night on Chaos Central, and he also has this his sports show on Saturday evenings, and Sunday. I'm not part of it, but I think Austin is. You're doing the She-Hulk. Are you doing the She-Hulk one, or are you just doing Andor?
I only do Andor. I don't do She-Hulk.
Okay. I know Chris has the Andor roundtable. He has a She-Hulk roundtable, and he does that. Name That Tune. So I wasn't able to do last week's, but Name That Tune also 10 or 11 o'clock. So check that out, guys. That's the whole group of family group of channels. He has Chaos channels, all the great. Check them out, Chaos Central. You'll find all the great people on there and their great shows. So check them out. And Basco, you still doing your Friday show with the whole weight? Are you still doing that? I know Basco was doing a show on Friday. Check out Basco's channel. He I know he's still the hangout, but I know he has a Friday show too if he's still doing it. Check it out, guys. Support everybody. Hey, that's the only way we can grow. That's the way we stick together. Don't be toxic. Hey, even if you have an opinion, stop being toxic. But as long as just do it as a control group. Just don't be toxic. Support each other. And guys, peace out. And we'll try to see you again. Peace, guys.
Later.
Let me see. I can find an extra.